Welcome to the channel, everyone. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. So today I'll be doing a DIY job on the BMW X5 2014. This will hold true for 2014 to 2018. For most X5s, X-Drive, M Sport, I think the only will not hold true is for DHP suspension, because that has a different suspension system. Even if you have an adaptive, it should work. On a high level, this might even hold true for X3. But basically, I tried to record this, but I couldn't do it multiple times. So when I'm driving, anytime between 35 and under, I hear clunking noise inside the car from the front right, also probably from the front left as well. I put on the jack stands and I noticed that my sway bar links, which run from the top to the bottom, are loose. So these are the new ones that I got, and I'll show you. These are the problematic. So I'm starting with these because they're about $37, $38 before I get to the other issues first. The control arms on this car had been replaced around 60, so I don't want to go down that route just yet. I want to try with these first and how these play out, and then we'll go from there. So these are the original Lemforder, which also is the maker for what do you call BMW, but it does not say BMW Genuine on it. These are about $37 and $35 each. That's how much these cost. I'll put the car in jack, remove the tires, and tell you what it is. Basically, you need two tools. You need the T40 torque to hold this, and then you need a 19 millimeter wrench socket or wrench ratchet to take these bolts off. Obviously, you don't want to put anything on here because these rubbers will get ruined on both sides, so that's why you don't touch them. Again, the top side will always be the long side, the bottom side is the short one. But I'll explain all that once we get the car on the jack, and then go from there. But keep in mind, again, this is for 2014 to 2018 BMW X5. Might hold true for some of the X3s, X4, and then X6 as well. Thank you. Okay guys, so get the car jacked up, put the jacks underneath the car. What you're gonna do is your sway bar link goes from here all the way down. I'll show you the bottom piece. But this is your first nut down here, up here, and the one down there. So what you're gonna do is put a T40 inside here with a ratchet, and then you're gonna put a wrench up here and do it, untighten it. Once you do that, you have to go to the bottom and do it. Though keep in mind, this one does not have a locking nut. As you can see, the bottom one does have a locking nut, so you have to break it, and break it really good to get it going. The only difference is when you put the new part on. So this is a new piece, right? See how the bottom is smaller than the top is long? This goes on the top. Also, it has a built-in washer to it, as you can see right here. That goes on the top. So keep in mind, the longer piece goes up here, the shorter piece goes in the bottom into the sway bar, the bar that's coming. So right here, this is your sway bar coming in, right? And you can see where I have attached the bottom one. So that's exactly the setup you want to do. You want to have a T40 coming in and a wrench, ratchet, whatever you have, because you got to hold one side and break it down the other side. Put a lot of WD-40. Also, if you run into issues, if you run into issues, what you want to do is just keep at it to break it loose. Do not give up on it. It does take some time. Like, Okay, so both of them are changed. One thing to note, they're marked right and left. They are not identical parts. So when you get a replacement part, whether you get the genuine BMW or left from Dover, which makes a BMW part, I ended up getting these ones, and I'll link them down below. This is what I got, which is actually the genuine part. Doesn't have the BMW on it. My right side was bad, my left side was still better. So if you notice, this is my right side. It just moves. See, if I bring it closer, you might hear it. And that's what's supposed to make noise, versus my driver's side, which is a little better. This is how it's supposed to move, right? Not like this. Keep in mind, the shorter end is the bottom, and that's where the locking nut is if you buy the BMW one, or if you buy the parts. I ended up buying my parts at ECS Tuning, not promoting the video, but that's where I got my parts, so that's why I didn't use a lock nut, I used the nuts that came with it. They're 18 millimeters, and you want to put a T40 torque in here. Best way to do is remove the wheels and then do it. Don't do it with the wheels on, you're going to have a hard time. Keep in mind, the long end is the top end, the short end is the bottom end that goes in your sway bars. Anyways, hope this helps. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Thank you.